Well, October kicks off Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
According to the American Cancer Society in Minnesota, breast cancer, the most common diagnosed cancer in women other than skin cancer, and it's the second leading cause of cancer death in women. Matt Flory is with the American Cancer Society in Minnesota, and he joins us live this morning. Hi, Matt.
Hi. Thanks so much for having me.
Talk to us about the number of women expected to be diagnosed with breast cancer just this year.
Well, it's nearly 280,000 women in the United States, 4,600 women just in the state of Minnesota alone. So, as you said, most common cancer and second most common cause of cancer death.
Matt, I've got to be honest with you, and I think I probably speak for a lot of our viewers out there. I haven't had my screening, and I have put it off, and it's just the pandemic is exhausting, and it's exhausting trying to do all the things we do, and going out anywhere is stressful. What percentage of women kind of fall into my category, and I know what are the risks?
Well, Esme, it's a large percentage, and it was okay to delay mammograms for a while there. We were actually encouraging men and women to hold off on routine care, and that was both just out of an abundance of caution, but also to allow medical practices to make adjustments. What we're encouraging women to do right now is to contact their doctor and see what's the value for them, and to really check in with clinics to see what safety procedures they have in place. But this breast cancer screening is a life-saving test. The detection makes a significant difference, and we really want people to find out from their doctor if they should reschedule that test, and really encourage women to get out and get screened for breast cancer.
Is treatment during a pandemic? I have some friends who are going through cancer treatment right now, Matt, and it's different. You're not able to maybe have as much support with you as you were before the pandemic. Describe kind of how things are going.
Treatment is much more complicated than it used to be. We did some surveys early on in April and May and found that initially 1 in 4, and then by May, 8 in 10 patients were talking about, cancer patients were talking about delays in care. That was increasing anxiety. 1 in 5 was saying that they were concerned their tumor would grow or their cancer might return because of interruptions based on the pandemic. And that's both in terms of concern about reaching their healthcare providers, but also just the normal support people might get from friends and family who are trying to keep them safe at a social distance, but they might feel a little bit more isolated and anxious.
You know, Matt, I think one of the problems is that we all thought this was going to be over more quickly, or we prayed that it would. As this goes on, and it looks like there's no end in sight, unfortunately, right now, what is your advice? Because I would imagine the months are going by, and we've got to get these screenings.
Yeah, no, actually, we've heard some pretty concerning projections from the National Cancer Institute and others that we may see 4,500, 5,000 more breast cancer deaths as women put off breast cancer screenings and the cancers are caught in later or even missed stages. So we're really encouraging women now to reach out to their doctors. We want to reassure people that clinics have had time to make adjustments. There may be a few fewer appointments they can do during the day, so they can make sure that they are providing safety for the patients, but they've absolutely made those adjustments, and we really encourage women to talk to their doctor about rescheduling these life-saving tests.
Matt Flory from the American Cancer Society in Minnesota.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Such important news. I'm scheduling mine.
Thanks so much for having me today.
Yeah, cancer doesn't stop because of the pandemic, for sure. WCCO.com/links. You can learn about joining in the fight against breast cancer, making strides of the Twin Cities. They've got an event coming up in late October.